Hello, 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 my fellow Pisceans. I'm back today. My name is Queen Lisa, and this is Queen Lisa Chronicles, and I'm here today for your daily vibe. And I just want to let you know down below in the description link will be the information to my store via Instagram, which is at Queen Lisa Boutique. Also, you will find the prices for my readings down below as well. And so let's get started for today. And I hope you guys are having a great Saturday morning. I have just finished my Saturday morning tea, my positive throat tea to get my throat chakra together because I have been having a little issues with, my throat and not being able to speak clearly. So I got up and got me a cup of that good old tea, and let's see if that will help us today with this video, okay? So I'm very excited to see what message that God has for us today. So we have take a break for our first card. So this seems as though some of us need to take a break, take time out to think about ourselves. Because, life is not it's not a race, it's a marathon. You have plenty of times to get things together, to get things in order. So you don't have to rush. You can take your time. And with this card, it is insinuating that some of us need to get off that treadmill of life and just take a break, time to recuperate and recollect our thought processes and our thoughts to, come up with a better plan or to move forward in a smarter fashion. I like the word smart, not hard. And that is my motto. Okay. So we have break the chain. So some of us have been appointed to break generational curses in our families, to heal our families, to rewrite the future for not only ourselves, our families, our friends. And I do tell people sometimes we wonder why we go through certain things or why we are learning certain lessons. Everything that we go through and every lesson that we learn is not necessarily for us. May be for other people. We might be going through things for other people, for breakthroughs for other people. Prime example being generational curses. When we are appointed to break generational curses within our family, we are the ones who are laying the new foundation for generations to come, because we are breaking the previous curse that was placed upon us because of decisions that our ancestors chose to make. So that is good. That is good. That is good. Let's see what else God has for us today. We have boundaries. This boundaries card. I've been pulling this boundaries card a lot lately. And even within myself, I am also learning how to set new boundaries with my new journey that I am now embarking upon. And even if you guys haven't started a new journey yet with the journey that you're currently on, do you think there are boundaries that you may need to set pertaining to certain people, places, things that may trigger you to go back to your old self, or to entertain your fleshly wants and needs versus what is spiritually needed for you, to progress and to move forward on the journey or the new journey that you're going to embark on. So take time out to think about new boundaries that you may need to set in reference to what you are trying to accomplish to get to your destiny, because that is our ultimate goal, is to serve, is to find our purpose and to actually fulfill our destiny, what we were put here to do. So this is good, good, good. I'm going to place these over here to the side. I'm going to get into some general tarot. Let's see what message God has for us today. Okay. we have the Ten of Swords. So our first card is the Ten of Swords. And with this Ten of Swords we have here, it is the end of a cycle coming. The end of a cycle. It may have been some disappointment with the ending of this cycle that was coming about. If not disappointment, some, I would say, failed plans that you may have had for someone that was not meant for you to be with, or someone that was just meant to be in your life for a particular season. This is coming to an end right here. So let's see what else God has for us. And you know, a lot of endings and cycles coming to an end is not necessarily a bad thing. We get to a point sometimes in life where we get comfortable and we don't want to change. We don't, you know, want things to end. We want things to stay the same because we don't want to change, because we're scared of the unknown. And that is, you know, human nature. And quite frankly, that is, you know, just something that we do as humans. You know, we like to stay in the comfort zones. We like to stay what we consider to be in the norm versus taking that leap of faith to move forward once something ends. You know, we sometimes like to go back and repeat things. That's how these cycles come about. But with the ending of this cycle here, we're going to see what this next card brings for us. With the ending of this cycle, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And with this Nine of Pentacles here, this is financial stability and material gain. So with letting this cycle end, you are commencing and embarking upon a new journey that's going to bring you stability in your life. And we sometimes block ourselves by wanting to keep repeating these cycles or not allowing the cycle to end and moving forward. And we block our blessings and we miss out on money and opportunity and the stability that we are looking for in our current situation that we're not going to get. But if we just trust the universe and trust our intuition, we will move forward to this stability, this material and financial stability here with this Nine of Pentacles. So let's see what the message God has for us today. Okay, so we have the Moon card. So with this Moon card, you know, we tend to not see things for what they really are. The illusions, the emotions, the unseen depth of a particular situation. So as I was saying, with the ending of this cycle and you have this newfound stability coming through, don't be fooled. Keep your eyes peeled. Stay on your toes. Keep your eyes open so that you won't fall for any traps or any illusions, any false foundations or any false what would you say? I can't find the word, but illusions would be the best word I can use. Don't fall for the illusions. Take a step back to really see things for what they truly are so that you can make sound decisions so that you can continue to progress and move forward and not repeat a cycle or repeat certain mistakes or repeat certain habits. That's a better word to say, certain habits. Because sometimes, you know, with that material stability, we're like, hey, well, I got the money to do what I want to do anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and go back to what I know was comfortable to me and continue those bad habits. And with doing that, that could not only wreck that material or financial stability, but also commence a new cycle, another cycle coming back around of the same thing. So we have the Four of Pentacles. So as I just said, with this newfound stability, material and financially, don't fall for the illusions and make sure that you are not only, you know, keeping an eye out on your finances, but Don't be overly protective of your money. It's okay to share. Sharing is caring, but don't share too much. Just make sure that what you are putting out is not going to cause you a setback. You know what I'm saying? You It's okay to be cautious of your spending, to have a budget, to plan, to make sure what you're doing is the right thing to be investing your money into, but don't let it become a fear. Okay? So don't let the illusions that come along with this stability confuse you and make you feel like you have to hold on tight to your money, because you don't. If you make the right choices and the right decisions, the right things will happen and you will continue on with this stability. It's going to flow. Let's see what we have here. So we have the Hangman. So there is a decision that is to be made. And these loose chains, him loosely hanging and suspended in this particular position, it is not hard for this person it's not hard for you to get out of this particular situation. You It's not necessarily you just have to have understanding when it comes to the Hangman. Understand what you are I need some clarification. Why is this Hangman here? Why is this Hangman here? Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles here. So with this Nine of Swords, there's some sense of anxiety and despair, feeling like you're stuck in a particular situation, but you have this wise owl right here letting you know you have the wisdom on the inside to make the right decisions to move forward to this Ace of Pentacles. Now with this Ace of Pentacles, there's a start of a successful venture coming about. Some type of important documents that maybe you're getting ready to sign. You might even be getting a gift of money, a lump sum of money, something to help you start on your new endeavor, maybe starting a new business, anything. But this Ace of Pentacles right here is a good sign in reference to this Hangman and this Nine of Swords. So as I stated, there is a decision that needs to be made, but you can make it. You have what you need to make this decision. So it's not something that is overbearing, that's trapping you. You're not trapped in this particular situation. You just need to take some time and just process what you're going through to make a healthy decision to keep this money coming in. Let's see. What message do you have for us, guys? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. So there is some happy news getting ready to come in with this new start, this new endeavor. There's some good news that's going to come in. Now, as you've seen, a cycle was ending, and with the cycle ending, now you have some good news coming in here. And with this good news coming in, it could be in reference to your children, your work, your business. It's just something good. You're going to hear something good. Something good is going to come through. Let's see. What message? And we have the Six of Pentacles coming in. So with the Six of Pentacles, you have successful gains coming in after this good news that you're going to get, you're going to receive. Now, with the Six of Pentacles as well, sharing your gift, sharing your gains, having that balance, being able to have that equal give and take, that equal, being able to share and not put you in a bind, not put you in a particular situation where it is hurting you to help someone. So that's a good feeling, to be able to be in that position, to be able to help your friends and family, people who are close to you, without it being a sacrifice per se. So let's see here. What other good news do we have? We have the Death card here. So with this Death card, there is some major transformation coming through. Major change coming through with all these pentacles out here and all this money that's getting ready to come through and these new endeavors and new change. There is death. And so 9 times out of 10, when you die, there's a rebirth. And with this rebirth that is going to commence from this death here of your old self, of your old ways, and you embarking in awakening, coming through to this new start. This is good energy here. And when I first began doing tarot reading, I was fearful of this card. But as I did my studying and became more familiar with the cards, I'm no longer afraid of this card. This card does not necessarily mean something bad all the time. It's just transformation. And sometimes in order to transform, you have to let go and die. Your old self has to die in order for your new self to come forward. So we have the Four of Cups here. Now, with this Four of Cups, there is some boredom and some discontentment here. Now, with this Four of Pentacles that is above this Four of Cups, it is looking as though, with you being overly cautious and fear of loss and that material, fear of losing what you have worked so hard to get, you're not going to be able to enjoy it. You're going to miss out on all this goodness that you have created, that you have now in your atmosphere, all because you're focused on one particular thing, which is your money. It shouldn't be as though your focus shouldn't be solely on just your money. It should be on the whole idea of how you are going about getting your money, this new journey you're embarking upon. It is a journey, so you should enjoy everything you're doing that's bringing you forward towards your new beginning, that's bringing you towards this newfound material stability. Enjoy it. Don't be so overwhelmed with finances that you can't enjoy what you're bringing in. Okay? Oh, wow. These cards are jumping out today. So I have the Page of Pentacles. So with the Page of Pentacles, there is an positive outcome coming through. Possibly a new relationship with a younger male or female, depending on your likes. But there is I'm sorry, I misspoke. With the Page of Pentacles, there is good news coming in, but it will be financial good news that is coming in. as far as as I stated, your new journey you're going to embark upon with this cycle ending. And also with this cycle ending, it goes back to the oracle cards we drew from the beginning. You need to take a break and break that chain that held you in those repeated cycles. Break that chain, rewrite your future, make a new start. You were put here to live fruitfully. You weren't put here for suffering. That's not what we were created to do, to live here in suffering. So it's okay to step out of your shell, out of the what you consider to be the norm, to do something new, something different that could bring great abundance and great change in your life, not only just for yourself, but for your children, your family, and friends who you hold near and dear to you. But you also have to learn how to set boundaries. And that comes into play with this Four of Pentacles here. With this Four of Pentacles and this Hangman and the Nine of Swords, with setting boundaries, you will establish a sense of security within yourself with what you have going on, as far as making decisions pertaining to your financial stability, and making sure that your business plan or with your job, that you're saving some money for a rainy day, just in case if something happens, you'll be able to take care of it, whatever that may be. But also in reference to this Four of Pentacles and setting boundaries, don't allow everyone to come in and take all of what you have created, because that's not fair to yourself. You've worked so hard to accomplish these accomplishments and these goals that you set for yourself, and then to allow others just to come in for the benefit of who you are versus benefiting you and supporting you. That's unfair to yourself. So don't allow it. Set some boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. Okay, so we have the Six of Wands. And like I said, with the Six of Wands, you're going to get, it's a representation of success. You're going to get recognized for what you are doing. You are going to you're going to achieve your goals. You're going to accomplish these goals that you set out for yourself, and you're going to be recognized for it. Wonderful. It's always good to be recognized. It makes you feel better about what you're doing, to notice that others are noticing you and what you're doing, and you're getting positive feedback from it. Not all feedback is going to be positive, but it does feel good to get recognized for the things that you have done, as far as betterment, for the betterment of yourself, and financially, materially, emotionally, physically. It's always good to be recognized for those things. And then we have here the Ace of Wands. So there is a new venture or way of life that you're getting ready to commence upon, going back to this new journey that you're going to embark upon with the ending of this cycle. So you have a new journey you're getting ready to embark upon, and you could possibly be pregnant or pregnant with ideas for this new journey that you're going to embark upon. So this is great energy that we got today, you guys, and this is making me very happy. But I just want to reiterate that with starting anything new, whether it be your New Year's resolution or starting a new plan, or you've met all your goals you've already set out for yourself, and now you're making a new list of goals to accomplish, always make sure that you are setting boundaries and you're able to take time out to self-reflect, to make sure that you're making the right choices and the right decisions, and that you're doing it for the betterment of yourself and not allowing others to come in and take from you. Okay, it's good to set healthy boundaries. That way you will be able to move forward and not miss out on all of the good things that are coming towards you, because you are overly cautious about your finances or overly cautious about your material gains, that you're missing out on all the goodness that you have here by focusing on one particular area. So don't let your newfound journey distract you from the little things that may seem not so important but are. Okay, so focus on the little details as well, because that also helps bring about things to full circle by focusing on everything as a whole instead of focusing on particular things that you may feel is important but may not be. It may be blocking you, slowing you down from completing your journey or embarking upon your new journey, getting started. Okay, so thank you guys for your time and thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit that like button to let me know you're liking what I'm doing, and I am just here to spread love and light. I'm so glad that God chose me to do this for you guys, and I am so happy to start this journey with you guys. Love you.